the Wichita School Board meeting right now. They are expected to vote on whether to close 6 schools.
KSN's Craig Andrus, he is at the meeting, which is still going on. He joins us live with an update. Craig.
Yeah, I heard there was just a motion inside behind me for board members to consider voting yes or no on closing these schools. It's happening right now. Tonight we heard from a lot of people in there and a lot of upset parents, most who have kids at a school that could be closing. Board members said they're taking the recommendation of staff to prioritize keeping people instead of buildings as they're finding ways to cut $42 million to make next year's budget work. One parent tonight says he doesn't think this has been a very transparent process.
Additionally, I think that there should have been a lot more community involvement, and community involvement helps kind of avoid disparities and choices.
The transparency and all of that.
Okay, in addition to that, some other parents that we talked to tonight say they feel there could have been more time taken to consider more options here.
I feel like they're hearing, but is it actually being, taken into consideration? I think the whole language is already, projecting the outcome of a lot of, what they're already planning to do.
So there's still a petition process where parents could petition the state to keep the schools open if they vote to close these schools. As I said earlier, there is a motion out there right now in the school board meeting behind me as to whether or not they want to vote on this. So far they haven't voted, but Wichita School Board again, considering these cuts, there is still a consideration for cash reserves. Would the schools dip into those? Well, they're looking at that for phase 3 cuts beyond what they're voting on tonight. If they don't vote yes to close the schools, then they may have to go back to the drawing board to figure out what to do. I'll keep you updated on whether or not this vote is yes or no. During the newscast, we'll have an update. For now, we're live at North High. Craig Andrus, KSN News 3.
Craig, thank you. Of course, we'll check back in with Craig Andrus there live at the meeting as soon as we hear anything from the school board on that possible decision. And for the first time tonight, we are learning more about what phase 3 could look like to make up for the remaining budget shortfall. The district's CFO, Susan Willis, says phase 3 could include all attrition held for review, and they will look significantly at the administrative buildings and all non-classroom support.
All right, we are tracking some breaking news now and updates on the school board vote.
We go live back out to Craig Andrus at North High, where we are learning they just made a decision.
We just got the decision handed down. It is 5-2. They are going to close those 6 schools. So this brings us to the next question. What about phase 3? They still need to cut about another $17 million. Where does that come from? Earlier today, I talked to the school board president, Stan Reese, who told me they are not looking at other school closures to do that. He says they've looked at options like maybe attrition and also looking at some cash reserve monies that they could use to pull some of those funds out to help make the budget work for next year. People are filing out already. Disappointed. Some of these people that I talked to here are very disappointed that the school board was taking a vote without more public input. But again, they have voted. It is 5-2. They are going to close those 6 schools. We're going to continue to bring this to you as it breaks. For now, we're live at North High. Craig Andrus, KSN News 3.